Hello, welcome to another jewellery tutorial. I'm really excited to show you this one. It's a little bit more complex, but the rewards are really great. Materials I've got for this tutorial is Gel 2's By the Bay, which is number 95. Gel 2 Extreme Shine Top Coat, because it is my favourite. Some light blue Mylar, some light green Mylar, and some iridescent green glitter. It's really important that it's iridescent. A 18 by 25mm cabochon, a silver plated pendant cabochon setting, and some tweezers. Let's get on to it. So after I've cleaned off my cabochon with some alcohol, isopropyl alcohol, I'm just going to go in and top coat, making sure I cover the whole back of the cabochon. Now this time, before setting the top coat, we're going to take our Mylar and we're just going to place little pieces into it. If I can open the lid, this lid seems to be stuck. That will have to go on the bloopers reel. Okay, so I've got green and pale blue. I'm just going to take my tweezers and use my tweezers to pick up the pieces, and I'm just going to lay them on. It's a good idea to make sure that the bits that you pick up are flat, and you can't really layer them on top of each other because you need the stickiness of the top coat to place them in. So I'm just going to take random bits. Normally just play with one colour at first. And the whole point of putting the top coat on first is A, so that the Mylar will stick, but also we don't want any colour bleeding onto the Mylar. We want to have that as exposed as possible. So those are the blue pieces that I've put on. You can see they're just in a random swooping kind of motion. And then to give it a little bit of colour depth, I'm going to go in and add some green pieces. I'm definitely more of a blue-green toned person, but you can do this with any colours really. Just make sure that's inside. And once you're happy, I'm not going to fill this all with Mylar, just because I want to see some of the colour as well. So then we put it in the lamp for 50 seconds. Now that that first layer of top coat is cured, I'm going to go in and add another layer. This will just make sure that we don't get any colour underneath any of the flecks of Mylar. It just kind of encases it in. It doesn't matter that it's not completely even on the surface. Just try to make sure that you cap in all the edges of the Mylar. You see all the different colours. And then back in the lamp for 50 seconds. Now that that second coat is clear, I'm going to go in with my trusty glitter brush and just burnish this glitter into the second inhibition layer. You can see what I mean by what I call this liquid glitter, because it's sort of see-through and it just gives a real magical look, I think, to any nail design, especially if you're doing nails and they just want a little bit of subtle sparkle. These iridescent liquid glitters, as I call them, are just the job for that. Okay. You just want to make sure you've got any excess off. And now it's on to the next step. So now using Gel 2's By the Bay, gel polish number 95, I'm just going to go in and apply 2 coats of this in thin layers again as normal, making sure that I cap all of the edges and I cover, get into all the little nooks where the Mylar is. And then it's into the lamp for 30 seconds. So you're now seeing the cabochon that's had 2 colour coats and 2 top coats. The reason I've done 2 top coats is you can see here that the Mylar is not flat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a block buffer and I'm just going to make it a little bit more flat. Doesn't have to be completely flat, just a little bit more flat than it was. So you can see now there's just a few raised areas, but that will be fine for what we're using it for. Okay, so now it comes to attaching your cabochon to your fixing, and here is my trusty E6000 industrial strength glue, which is waterproof and it's paintable. Not that you'll need to, but there you go. And you need to apply a small blob to the back of your setting and also the back of your cabochon. And then what you need to do is just press them together and apply pressure. The cabochon that you've got will fit the setting perfectly, so have no worries about that. And then that is your finished pendant, which is like super cute. It's great for, you know, you can attach this onto a chain, or you can use some leather cord and feed it through. But once the light catches all the little pieces of Mylar, it's really pretty, and your friends will wonder where on earth you bought such an amazing thing. Thanks very much for watching my tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm Sammy Sparkles, and I'll see you next time.